Are you ready to take a bite out of the competition? Are you looking for ideas to make your business better? Welcome to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet, sponsored by Apple Capital Group. At the core of every successful business, you'll find people making a difference. And with each episode of the Core Business Show, we talk with those people, examine those ideas, and explore the strategies that make them special. Now, the host of the Core Business Show, Tim Jacquet.
Good morning, and welcome to another segment of the Core Business Show. I'm Tim Jacquet, your host. Today, we're going to talk about building customer loyalty. Our spotlight today is going to talk about SpotOn, which is a product of Central Payment. Our special guest today is Tommy Chang. He is the Director of Business Development there. We're going to take a break for a moment. We're going to play a commercial, and we'll be back in a moment. You're listening to the Core Business Show.
You're listening to the Core Business Show, sponsored by Apple Capital Group.
Loyalty cards can be awesome, except when you've collected zillions of them. They're hard to carry around, and when you need them, you've lost them. There has to be a better way, and there is. Introducing SpotOn. SpotOn is the digital loyalty card of the future. A single card that works at all your favorite local businesses. It's so advanced it also works from your phone. The more you use it, the more rewards you'll earn. Rewards are called spots. For example, every visit or purchase at a store gets you a spot. So 5 spots at the ice cream store could mean a free ice cream cone. Yeah! And more spots could earn you something bigger, like a new flavor named after you. Just keep visiting the stores you love, and they will love you back with fun rewards. SpotOn will notify you about new offers from your favorite businesses and help you discover cool new stores you've never heard about. So say goodbye to all those cards and get the one that does it all. But what if you own a store? SpotOn will help you create a fun loyalty program in no time. You'll get a tablet to track every time a customer visits your store. Access SpotOn's amazing dashboard to see check-ins and rewards earned by customers. And notify them about new offers via their phone or social media. SpotOn makes it super easy for your customers to share your business with their friends, bringing you the one thing you can't get enough of: more customers. SpotOn. One card, endless perks.
Welcome back to the Core. Once again, here's Tim Jacquet.
Welcome back with the show. If you'd like to join the conversation, feel free to call in at 347-324-3460, or you can go ahead and email us at info@thecorebusinessshow, and we will take your call online. Tommy, thank you again for coming on the program.
Sure. Thanks for having me.
Tell us about what is the really loyalty program. I know we had the punch cards in the past, and I think you guys kind of brought it to a new level. Kind of tell us about this product on SpotOn.
Yeah, so SpotOn really is a great tool for merchants and consumers alike. Everybody is, as far as everybody being consumers, everybody loves a deal. And with SpotOn for merchants, they don't tell the merchant, hey, this is the deal that you're giving, and we're going to take a huge cut out of it. Unlike people who have done that, or organizations have done that in the past, SpotOn really enables the merchant to be able to have as much control as possible, being able to create a voice for themselves, to talk to their customers, and to market themselves in various ways, using social media, blasting out to their loyal customers that have SpotOn on their phone, perhaps like an app, or anybody that is using it simply as a punch card system. It's a great tool for merchants to be able to spend or leverage, high technology when it comes to marketing, as far as the new way of marketing with social media versus posting ads on the newspaper. Hey, we have a special, or you come and bring this coupon, or whatever it is. It's creating instant communication or promotions out to their customers in real time.
Okay, so usually how does this work? They would actually come into the merchant's location, and do they have a punch card, or do they have a card or app, or kind of tell us how to actually sign up for the service?
So there are a number of ways. There are definitely a number of ways. SpotOn, since it started, has grown to, we use different avenues of being able to leverage promotions, if you will, with merchants. One way is that SpotOn provides a merchant with a consumer-facing device or a tablet, where customers can come in. If they don't have the punch card or they don't have the app, they go into like a local sandwich shop for the first time. They can pick one of these cards up and say, hey, cool, I want to join SpotOn. I want to get free stuff or discounted items from my merchant. So they'll go to the merchant. They'll scan the card for the first time. It's using like a QR code type of technology for the merchant and the consumer. Scan it. Great. It's like the digital punch card. So they purchased something at the merchant location, scanned their card, and they've earned a spot. Now, the merchant, the beauty of SpotOn is the merchant can figure out what they want to do as far as promotion. They can do traditional punch card type of setup where, hey, buy 9 sandwiches, get your 10th one for free, or whatever it is. Or something as wacky as, hey, you are a loyal customer, you buy 100 sandwiches from us, we're going to make a sandwich that's in your name. So next time, Tim, you go to a sandwich shop, hey, I want to order the Tim K, and there you go. I mean, because you're such a loyal customer, they could do something like that. We like the merchants to be very, very creative when it comes to the promotions in terms of what they want to do. So that's one avenue of how a merchant could leverage SpotOn, whereas they could communicate with the merchant and find out who their loyal customers are. The next thing is using SpotOn as far as like a tool to help capture analytics when it comes to merchants running transactions at their location. So if the merchant is signing up with Central Payment Merchant Services, they could definitely use SpotOn where their credit card transaction data, they'll know what's going on as far as spend. Merchants will be able to figure out, hey, these customers are always coming to me. What in the world are they buying? What in the world am I doing right? What in the world am I doing wrong? That way they go onto their dashboard and be able to see, hey, I want to talk to all of these customers. I want to be able to reach out to them and say, hey, thanks for coming in, and here's a promotion, or here's what I can do for you as far as being such a loyal customer. So there's a whole marketing tool that SpotOn can use, that the merchant can use from SpotOn. And with that, though, merchants can talk to their customers via Facebook with the Facebook page, talk to their customers via Twitter with tweets, and maybe they could push out notifications to customers using a push notification on the app. Customers can download the SpotOn consumer-facing app, be able to use that as far as like a digital punch card system, or be able to get notifications from their local merchants. SpotOn has thousands of merchants that are out there using it today. And at any given time, you can download the SpotOn app and see which merchants in your local area are using SpotOn. You can see what their promo deals are and see what's going on with their business. And if there's something cool that you haven't tried as a consumer, you can definitely go there and start earning rewards and earning points or spots to get from free stuff. So it's pretty cool for merchants to garner new business and for consumers to get great deals.
Wow, so you can integrate the information from the credit card data and the social data from SpotOn, and it pulls it all into one customer profile so you can check and see exactly what they're buying, what they're doing, how often they come in. So both integrates together?
Right. So in some sense, we'll enable the merchant to capture the data, like they would have to capture emails or whatever it is, and the merchant would then be able to reach out. So for central payment merchants who use merchant services with CPay, we set them up with an automatic enrollment of a free SpotOn account. So what that means is for the first 2 marketing campaigns that the merchant wants to create, there's absolutely no cost to them at all. So merchants would be able to use that marketing program, use the dashboard in its fullest capacity. Think of it like merchants using Constant Contact, but instead it has deal integration, it has mobile integration, and it has a tablet app. So we give merchants a multitude of ways to reach out to their customers and be able to talk to them and figure out what's going on. We let the merchants try it out for free if they're with Central Payment.
So is this product is for every business or just for the retailer that has regular high volume or constant volume throughout the day?
It's for a lot of brick and mortar merchants. It doesn't have to be retail. We have one of our test merchants that we started out with is a bagel shop in a college town. So they found that over the course of the 2-3 years that they've been using SpotOn, they realized that, hey, since they were leveraging all that marketing tool, they found out that through their analytics, through their spend, that bagel shop's customers are actually spending more. Actually, on a per transaction basis, have increased their transaction size. I think if my memory serves me right, I think it was at least 17%. So that means with inserting or injecting a tool like this, merchants can garner more volume when it comes to just on the sheer fact that, hey, people are getting better deals and consumers are getting deals from your location. So they want to go there and try to find out what deals that they can get out of you as far as like a business. And, it's up to the business. They don't have to break off a whole huge chunk of that revenue that they make, or they don't have to go as far as in the negative as far as promoting something at such a low cost where they're actually losing money. SpotOn doesn't force any merchant to do that. Merchants create their own deals all on their own. There's no one telling them, hey, you have to cut half to us or anything like that. So it's a great way for merchants to grow their business. It's just a very natural way as far as leveraging social media, leveraging instant communication to their customers.
Third question here. How did you guys come up with the name SpotOn? Is it unique? Is it some debate, or how you actually came up with the name itself?
I don't know. I think I've heard this story before in the past. I think a couple of the founders were just huddled up in a meeting, and I think the story was that one of the founders of SpotOn blurted it out as far as how somebody uses it from a normal basis. Hey, that's spot on. That's right on target. And I think one of the other executives just caught on to that. And they're like, hey, what did you just say there? I just said it was spot on. Well, then there you go. There's a name. It is spot on. I mean, it is what we like to think the perfect tool for a merchant to be on target with their consumers, to be able to reach their target audience.
So with the product itself, with SpotOn and with your merchant services, do you have like a integrated tablet? For example, they want to run a credit card processing with it yet, or are they still in the works?
It's still in the works. I mean, we have the tablet, the payment tablet available now. So with Central Payment, there is a consumer-facing tablet a payment tablet, and we're utilizing the technology now in terms of the payments and being able to leverage emails and whatnot, so that merchants can take that data and be able to talk to their customers. But we're definitely flushing it out. The beauty of tablets and the technology around it is that, unlike traditional countertop terminals, we would be able to always massage and program more feature functionality into the tablet so that the integration is a lot more seamless and there is more features for the merchant to use. So it's a dynamic tool, and so we started out with accepting payments and collecting the email and whatnot, and it just grows from there.
Okay. And Apple Pay, since that's kind of a new wave that's coming through, have you guys integrated Apple Pay with that, or is it still in the works since Apple Pay only really been out for the last several months?
Yeah, it's still definitely in the works. Contactless technology has been around for a very long time, but it never really took off. I mean, historically, we've seen in the industry a lot of different attempts to get it off the ground, but I think it really did take somebody like Apple, one of the if not the biggest company in the world, to create a new way of doing it. And it's amazing what they've done, but everybody is definitely working towards getting it leveraged in terms of that technology. For Central Payment now, a lot of merchants that we sign up with, we've already enabled them to accept Apple Pay via contactless with the devices that Central Payment is providing. So we have merchants today that are accepting Apple Pay now.
And regarding the security itself, is it wireless, or how does it integrate with your current product? If they're trying to run a cash register, all the information is kept there, or is it kept on the cloud?
Nothing is kept locally on the tablet itself. We definitely were able to design it where it was secure. It uses Wi-Fi technology, but obviously the merchants have responsibilities when it comes to making sure that their Wi-Fi is secure and whatnot. But at the end of the day, it's something that is payment industry compliant, and it's secure all into a secure cloud over at the processing center.
Question here, your particular product, how yours differ from the other products that's on the market?
I think it's the fact that it's not so much the product itself, but the awareness as far as what we have. We definitely do know that from a tablet standpoint, I mean, there's more that we give as far as control to the merchants for SpotOn. We want to so we're aware of it, so we want to make sure that we're always adjusting and growing and sticking to what works. The great thing about SpotOn is that we have thousands of merchants that are already using it today, and we have, I think, one of the stats that was mentioned before as far as an achievement of SpotOn is that there's on average like a million check-in attempts on a daily basis. And so people are actively using it. And that's the great thing about it is we stuck to it. A lot of consumers are using it. People are aware of what SpotOn is. And so that in itself, we let it catch on fire. So that's essentially what it is.
If you give a walk away, what do you like the audience to know about your product itself, and also contact information?
I think for SpotOn, we make it easy. We make it easy for merchants to be able to choose what they want out of a loyalty solution. We don't tell them what to do, and I think that's the biggest thing. So any merchants that are looking for something to help grow their business, when it comes to talking to their customers, SpotOn is a great way. And anybody who wants to reach out could definitely get in touch with SpotOn at 877-814-4102.
Great. And your website, of course, is SpotOn.com?
SpotOn.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tommy. Thank you for coming on the show and sharing your product with us. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care. You can download this episode on Blog Talk Radio, iTunes, or on iHeartRadio. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Take care. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet. For more information about equipment financing and asset-based loans, visit our website, applecapitalgroup.com. That's applecapitalgroup.com. Or call us at 866-611-7457. We hope you'll join us for our next episode. And remember, you can always get to the core via iTunes. You'll find all our previous episodes there. And thanks again for listening to the Core Business Show with Tim Jacquet.